Okay, I can't stand the SimCity music, so that just got muted. SimCity2000 on a Mac, yay! Okay, I'm going to show you my new city. It's my first successful city. I tried this once before, but I think it. Oh yeah, they kicked me out. I was no longer mayor because I took out too many pawns. Um, oh yeah, okay. So wait. First of all, if anybody knows how to solve this problem, my airport, it started out with like, I don't know, a hangar or something. And there weren't any runways on it. And so when I expanded it, it, um, it still wouldn't grow, so I demolished it, and then I demolished a bunch of things around it just to make it, um, have a larger area, but it didn't work. So if anybody knows how to fix this airport, I'd really appreciate that advice. Anyway, I'm just gonna make. Okay, this is the part where I started off. You can tell because the train station is here, and the first thing I did was I built this train station. I built another train station. I guess you don't really have to do that. Okay, we're turning that off. And then I just built a railroad all the way over here. Check it out. I have one going to Swinton over here, one going to Ashland over here, and in this corner I'm going to Ashland. But if I turn around, it says I'm going to Swinton. So I don't really know if it's going to both or if it's like a computer bug. If anyone knew the answer to that, well, I guess I would solve that mystery. Okay, so I just started over here. Actually, I guess I'll just name this. Okay, I started off over here, downtown. Why not? Okay, I started off over here, and I think the only way you can tell in this game is because it's where the light residential, light commercial, and light industrial, that's the only part in the city where there might be like some remnants. And because when my city got more populated, I demolished those old ones and built dense residential. Also, when I started off the game, I put my funding to my police, fire department, health and welfare, and education. I made those like super low, like 5 or 10%, depending on. That might have been a little bit too low for the education, but just depending on what it was, I decreased funding a lot just so that I could keep expanding. And then I think annually I raise or lower the taxes depending on whether or not I want more people to come to my city or whether or not I want more money. I guess right now I started off in 2000, and so I guess by now I don't really have to worry about this, so I'm not really paying much attention to it. So after I started off here, I had a coal power plant in this area, and then I had another coal power plant, but I demolished the coal and put a bunch of these hydroelectric waterfall things in its place because I got tired of it exploding. Okay, then I decided, I wasn't really sure where to build, but I did want the river and the coast just because it would make building the seaport easier. I'm not really sure if museums do much, but oh well. Here's our only college. I refuse to have another college in my city. I think we only need one. Anyway, oh yeah, so the main like subway system is over here. I guess you can't really see it because of the roads, but I tried to make it really accessible by subways. But I don't know. I guess I got kind of tired of that. So you can see that like although it crosses over here and then goes all the way to this end where there's like a little isolated train station, which used to be much more isolated, and it goes to Avon. Yeah, it used to be much more isolated. I really don't have too many more subway systems. Like there's this little one, and that's because that's an industrial area, and the traffic looks really bad. I'm not really sure if subway systems alleviate the traffic. I guess they do, but not that much. Okay, so I built across that river. I don't really have a river name. I kind of forgot about that. That's my first seaport over there. And when I built across the river, I built on this causeway over here. Or no, that's not a causeway. That's a raising bridge. So I built over there, and you can tell because I have all my like buildings over like right next to each other, and over here too. I guess I kind of hit City Hall. I don't know. I don't really care about like the free. Oh no! Oh my gosh! I don't even know what this is. Okay, I've been that unsuccessful before at SimCity. Okay, so I built this thing over here. A suburb, right? I think that's what it's called. What should we call it? We can name it. I don't know. I don't have names for these places, but it's sort of like signposting. Nope, can't place it here. Okay, actually, I started off over here. I don't have a name. Okay, well, that's another suburb, I guess. Okay, so then after I built in this area, I got really tired because it was actually working. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, so then I built this highway. I wanted to try something new. So then I built it over here in this area of the map. You can tell because I wanted to attract people by building another museum and a zoo. I think I only have one more zoo. And I'm not really sure if it worked because for a while there, all the residences were like they looked really sad, like sad, not this kind of sad, but like sad. I think I might have demolished those ones too after the city expanded a little bit. I just don't like ugly looking houses. Okay, then what did I do? So this is like another little suburb, like so 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I expanded it outwards from this area to over here, and then I kind of like slowly migrated this way, like built more residential over here. So as my city expanded, I needed more water and power and more power supply. So I have these hydroelectric things, and then and I also left room here for expansion for these water pumps, but I ran out of room over there. And then I also have more power plants here next to Alcatraz. It's not really Alcatraz in this game. We used to build Alcatraz in SimCity just cause. Okay, and then this used to be a coal power plant, but now it's turned to oil. And then you can tell when I'm just like playing the expansion game because they just want more residential and more commercial places. So I added more of those. Apparently, the buildings look nicer if the residential buildings look a lot nicer next to police stations. And they don't start off looking nicely next to the schools. I don't really know why that is. And then I had another oil plant over here. I just wanted to try something different from coal. But then after a while, I needed even more power, so I replaced the oil with this microwave thing. It's exciting, I know. Okay, so after I connected that, I made this little area over here on the corner of the map that it's like its own little, like, reclusive place, I guess. I put all the industry in this corner. You can see it here. Industry, commercial, and residential. And then this is where my new like water facility is. I only have 3 of these like salt removers. Yes, I only have 3 of those, and the other one's over there, just because I wanted to see how many a big city would need. And it's the only place in my city where the water treatment facilities are, and like more than one water tower. Oh yeah, if I could live anywhere, I would like, I'd live over on this side of the map, because like the commute is just like if you had to go to work, you could just go drive through that tunnel and you're over there at work. and then it's on a cliff like overlooking the river. Well, it sounds nice. Okay, so then I expanded this way. Yes, you can tell also because I don't have the pipes connected. I could have sworn I connected them. Oh well. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I also have this area here, which is surrounded by water and waterfalls. I thought it would make like the residences much nicer because for some reason I recall them looking nicer than, I don't know what those are. Looking nicer than that if you built it like next to water. So I don't know why it's not working. They only got nicer after they'd been there for a while and after I put more job, like industrial buildings over here. So, so for a while there, actually, this entire side of the highway, like this entire half, it was completely, well, it was completely barren, I guess. I also had to level out the land over here a lot. I always forgot that you had the option because before I never had enough sim money to pay for leveling it out. That's pretty much where I left off. It's because the airport was frustrating me. I've tried a couple of times to maybe raising that land and stuff, and I didn't save those games because it didn't work. I don't know why the airport won't work.